Hey guys, MRG95 here, and yep. Yeah, I'm in a bad mood today, because so far shit has hit the fan. First of all, the thing holding on my green screen just would not fucking work. It got jammed or something, and well, I fixed it, but I might need to fix a little bit more because part of it actually broke when I was fixing it in the first place, but it's not a big deal. That part is easy to fix. And I might have Wi-Fi connection issues today. This is take two. Literally a split second after I started the first take, it just like crapped out. Anyway, today we are mostly just going to look for the pigments. That's pretty much it. There's not really anything else to it. Oh, there it is. If I could get out of the way of that damn tree. And video ends right now. No, just kidding. Well, we got our first one for the day. I was gonna do this for a whole, like, the whole episode last time, but I just had trouble finding one of the specific crystals, and now I know how to get it. I had to look up a little bit of a guide for it because I forgot how exactly to get it, so kind of a cheat, but regardless, I know where to go now, so it's not a big deal. It's just, yeah. So we're going to get this one next, just because it's right there, and there's two blue gleam we could grab from it, so we're going to quick travel here, which might be a little bit problematic, because there's a Scorcher site right here, and as you guys know, I do not like fighting Scorchers. I think they are kind of annoying, but not super bad. They're not one of my favorite enemies. They look really nice, and I like how they're fire-based, which is kind of a neat element that hasn't really been done in the main story. But other than that, I just think they're kind of annoying enemies to fight, especially when you're trying to fight something else and they just pop out of nowhere to hurt you. My least enemy in the game still stands as the Glint Hawk. Like, they're just straight annoying. Like, they're not fun to fight. They're not super challenging to fight. They're just straight annoying. Holy shit, this is actually a mission we have to do. I want to avoid talking to those people right now because I'm not focusing on that right now. We are focusing on the pigments. It should only take like... Honestly, it should only take like 10 minutes, 15 minutes at most, but... you never know, shit can hit the fan any second now. Don't worry, I'm not one of those super salty moods. It's just, I don't know, a lot of crap happened today, and I just didn't really... I'm not really in the best temperament, I guess. It's all good, though. After this, I'll do what I do to calm down, which is usually watch porn. No, just kidding. I usually go outside, get some fresh air, watch a funny video or two, and talk to my friends. So that's how I calm down. Grab some, we have any, some coffee would be nice right about now, actually. Oh, we didn't look at, yeah, I was right, yellow. Last episode I was saying the light pigment, the light salt is going to be yellow because yellow, orange, and red are similar colors in the spectrum. So we have ourselves the light crystal, which is green, and the medium crystal, which is blue. So I'm going to guess this one's going to be some sort of purple color, perhaps? We'll see. The light oxide is green. The medium oxide is green, blue, not green. I'm not colorblind, just to throw that out there. And then the dark oxide is purple. And oxides are actually like this. The Statue of Liberty, it's actually green due to a lot of oxygen, but depending on what's in the air, what kind of chemicals come in contact with the copper and whatnot, it turns into a different color. Very interesting process. Very complicated, but very interesting process. Our last one is the hardest of them, at least in my opinion, is the pigment right here, and... oh, shoot. Well, I guess we could kill two birds with one stone. Get this campfire and then head here because, from what I've heard, the easiest way to get to it is from the north. So we're gonna head to the. Yeah, this one right here is a bit closer, and the snap malls won't really cause a lot of trouble. I do want to talk about my favorite enemies and my least favorite enemies, not in depth, but just in general. But I'm gonna wait till we come into contact with one more enemy that we haven't seen quite yet. I'm not gonna spoil it, but yes, there's I think one, maybe two more enemies left that we haven't fought. And I'm just gonna another thing, the trailer for this game, I was honestly thinking there was gonna be like a super awesome ground sloth based enemy because like 10,000 years ago the U.S., at least what it was called back then, I guess, or whatever was called back then, there was gigantic ground sloths that were like not all over the place, but they were fairly uncommon. Sadly, of course, the human race were hunted to extinction, so we don't have giant like 10 foot. I don't think they were 10 feet. They're like 6 or 7 feet tall ground sloths that were like super strong, super awesome looking. I don't know. I always liked the look of them when I ever saw images of them on like History Channel or whatever show I was watching at the time. But when I saw the trailer, I thought there was going to be an enemy based on that creature, but then turns out it was the Frost Claw, which was a bear enemy. Which they both have really sharp claws. Ground sloth would be hell of a dangerous if it existed because those things probably would have packed a very hard punch. I mean, it would have been like being bitch slapped by a bear. Which, yeah, that's the thing. If you get slapped in the face by a bear, it could snap your neck. It could kill you instantly. I don't think it's been documented, but bears have very hard-hitting swipes very sharp claws and very strong muscles in their arms. So if you get slapped by one, your face will be if you don't die, your face will look like Swiss frickin' cheese or shredded cheese. God damn, my PS4 is overheating. I'm gonna save up my money. I'm buying a new PS4. It's about time. I've had this thing for like 4 years now. It's almost time to replace it. I know that's like the most millennial thing you're ever gonna hear me say, but hey, PS4 Pros are nice now. Plus, it was confirmed that Red Dead Redemption 2 will be 4K resolution on the PS4 Pro, so I really want to get that. I'm personally going to wait till a lot later. I'm personally going to wait till the Red Dead Redemption 2 has a Game of the Year edition because no friggin' doubt that game's going to get it. No friggin' doubt. That game's going to be one of the best games coming out. Period. Like, straight up. I'm very excited for it. I am going to probably replay the original Red Dead Redemption, mostly since I haven't played it in like a year and a half or two. Plus, I like the game. It's a pretty nice game. Very fun. Fluid controls, good mechanics. An awesome side mode where it's like a zombie... bunch of zombies. The Undead Nightmare, I think that's what it's called. It's a fun game. Oh, and those horses. Holy crap, there's like these special horses in that game that are hell fun to fight or get. I think my favorite one had like a mane of fire. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, each one gave the horse had like a special ability in the overworld where like if an enemy got close, it would catch on fire or something like that. I might be wrong because I personally haven't played the game in like I said, two years, maybe a year and a half now. It's a really good game. My friend, one of my good friends got me into it. Like, I was at GameStop one day. He showed me the game. It was like $20. It was the Game of the Year edition, and I was just like, "Oh hell yeah!" And it was PS3, so I was like, "Sweet, new game to add to my collection." Speaking of collection, I'm gonna get a really good shelf and put all my games in my room and stuff. That way it's less clutter here in the living room. That might not happen until way down the road, though. Alright. how do I get up on top of the hill? Because it says it's on top of the hill. Also, be very careful around here because, from what I can remember, there's a Frostclaw and a Scorcher. Not in the same place, but very close to each other. So if you fight one, you might fight both. Did not see that badger until recently, until now. I don't hate Frostclaws. In fact, I think Frostclaws are within my top 5 favorite enemies. I mean, I like bears, and though it might be biased because I live in California, and our animal flag is the California brown bear, which, fun fact, is actually an animal that went extinct like 100 years ago. There is no... California grizzly bears are extinct. There is none left in the wild, at least that I know of. Black bears still exist, at least for the most part. I don't hate black bears. I don't hate bears in general. Did I just cheese the game? Guys? Guys? I'm not on the high speed. God damn it, I was about to say, did I cheese it? Oh, that's how I get up there. There's a path I didn't notice. I feel like a complete moron. Why do I keep talking in this weird voice? It's fine. It's fine. I didn't take a ton of damage. Oh, my neighbor probably heard that because I think at least one of my neighbors is retired. Which is kind of odd because I'm pretty sure that guy is younger than my dad. My dad still works. People do what they do. I have no right to judge. Actually, it might be gone right now. Doing retired people stuff. Grabbing a coffee at the favorite restaurant. You name it. When I get a job, grow up, retire, that's probably what I'm going to do a lot, is go to my favorite coffee place and just grab some coffee. If that is still a thing in, like, what, the 2050s? Can you imagine what technology is going to be like in, like, 1,000 years? 3,000... Year 3000, like, we're going to be, like, really outdated, old-fashioned? Will we still be remembered? Because... do you honestly remember what happened in the 1800s? Unless if you are, like, an historian, not really. Rather than there being, like, stuff about World War II in the history books, it'll be stuff about feminism in the history books. Or Tumblr. Oh my god, Tumblr in the history books. Oh, that would be... the day I see that will be the day I go, like, what happened to humanity, man? I mean, I have nothing against feminism or Tumblr. It's just some people take their views very extreme. So I'm talking about the extremists, not that specific, like, people. We made it. What color is this? I'm going to say a very dark, rich green. Nope, orange. I guess it just depends on the minerals in the crystal and stuff that makes it colorful.
Pigments for Sakuli.
We made it. I'll be honest, I'm very tempted to jump off this cliff right now and just die. I mean, I guess you don't get to do this often, but let's get this nice. I wish it wasn't foggy. I'll show you the... I don't think I showed you this yet. Photo mode. I may have, but I like it a lot. You can rotate the camera pretty much every direction you want. You could hide the UI if you really want to. You could crane up with the trigger buttons. You could have a nice little grid. You could change how she's looking. It's really nice. There's field of view. Camera roll. Sorry for the disorientation. You could hide Aloy, which is really nice. Face paint, which I don't think we can do right now. Wait. Yeah, no. Oh, you unlock face paint, I think, after the pigment mission. Body pose, so you could go like... What? I didn't notice that. Rewind, unwind. Snowfall. Let's get a better view of this. Crane down, a little bit closer. Okay. Let's go from to the right. Fearless. Makes sense. Proud. I guess. There we go. Balance. Boundless. Naive. Naive? Style. Victory. Power. Joy. Love. Respite. Outcast. Serenity. Aftermath. Hope. Deserted. Prepare. Dreamer. Reflection. Stargaze. Steadfast. Tempest. Forsaken. Hearsay. Humble. Concede. Surreal. I think that's what it is. Dilemma. Snowfall. Unwind. Rewind. Snow Angel. Okay. That's pretty nice. You can change the depth of field so you could like focus on a specific character and then everything else looks blurry, so yeah. It's really nice. Change time of day and other filters and whatnot. Oh, that's time of day. This is just brightness. My bad. Border. And I guess this is just like something, I don't know. So yeah, that's how you work that. I personally use that for some of my thumbnails sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. That took a bit longer than I was honestly expecting, so I might not do that quest this episode. But however, we do have to return the pigments because you get a reward for that. You get some rewards for that, so I'm going to head back to Song's Edge and speak with Sikuli. I think that's her name. I wish I got this done in one episode. Oh, the blue gleam, I forgot it. Once we talk to Sikuli, I'll go get the blue gleam and then end the video off. So today will be a very short episode. Which is fine, because to be honest, when I'm in a bad mood, I get bored of doing simple things, and I just rather go get some fresh air and a drink of water or something. Just chill out, you know. Sorry for that. Sorry for the glitchiness right there. That's just a lot of shadow. It's not my camera, it's just... Green screen's not exactly flat. Okay, this might be a little not safe for work, but I have a funny fact. My phone won't let me see it. Not only okay, this is a fact about avocado, the veggie slash fruit, whatever you call it. I think it's technically a fruit, but either way, not only does the word avocado come from the ancient Aztec word for testicle, but the word guacamole quite literally translates to testicle sauce. That is literally one of the funniest things I have ever heard. I didn't know about that second part until I read that on Facebook the other day, and it's true. I looked it up. Guacamole, in fact, avocado does mean testicle, and I think it said Latin. I forgot already, but I don't know. I don't know about the guacamole part, but it does make sense because, well, guacamole is a sauce made of avocado. Pureed avocado. If you say, oh, but avocado or guacamole is more of a spread, not a sauce. I mean, they're both technically sauces. They're just, you know, one's more thicker and one is usually more water-based. More thick, I guess that's what the way I can say that. Spelled with 2 C's. No, just kidding. Speaking of thick, it just reminded me of those stupid videos like, I just had sex with Mrs. Incredible from Incredibles. Not clickbait, like those obvious clickbait videos that are titled not clickbait. Like, oh my god, people, really? Is that what YouTube is nowadays? Just pure clickbait?
Or is it just me? The wood bends with the wind. Lean in. Lean into it. Sure. Would you look at that? Nora girl, you've brought me all I need. Do you always travel with your pockets full of paint stuffs?
Honestly, Sakuli, I go around filling my pockets with most of everything.
Stop. I'm beginning to like you. I work alone, but come back around later, and I'll have something for you then.
That's me.
Maybe it's a machine rider who looks like you.
Where's she going?
You tell me. To ruins or mountains, through flood or thaw, past, future, destiny. But I don't think she's scared of any of it. You helped me. Inspired me. And the people of the cut. Let this be inspiration for you, wherever you may run.
Once the Werak gets a glimpse at Sakuli.
Alright, well, Aloy, before you fall off the cliff, I'm going to...
Nothing more I can do to get
Where is
people
it?
talking. Time to throw my spear at Artok's feet.
Jump off a cliff? No. Find the thing and save it. Oh, I might have went too low. Aha, here it is. Perfect. Okay, photo mode. And I'm gonna get out of frame right now, so I'm not in the picture. Best thing I could do is move my chair back a little bit. There we go. Hide player. I said hide player, not... Fuck, okay. It's gonna be like this, isn't it? Great! It literally won't give me crane options. Fantastic. Ignore that. Why won't it let me use crane? Alright, then I won't do it. Like, really? It's gonna lock crane for me? I mean, it's like the perfect thumbnail for the video, but no. It's gonna lock a basic mechanic. Because it's a stupid game that locks basic mechanics. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Okay, I'm gonna know about that one. Let's just check the boxes we got. We got some stuff we can loot. In our 3 new boxes, we have Blue Gleam, Tiny Bit, some Metal Burn, an Alpha Weave, which probably won't be useful, and a Weapon Coil, which won't be useful, but I'll take it. Another Blue Gleam, an Echo Shell, and of course I can't carry this because I'm 1 slot over.
Off carefully.
I wasn't picking my nose on an itch right on the edge. That was the episode of Seinfeld I saw.
We remember.
He wasn't in the nose. No, just kidding. Would you really break up with someone over just them picking their nose? Like, if they pick their nose and flick the thing off or wipe it on a paper towel, that's fine. But if you see them eat the booger, then yeah, definitely break up with them. Get rid of the green and blue ones because those are pretty uneventful. They helped for a while, but they're not useful anymore. Plus, they'll free up some very valuable space. I mean, I have 12 slots left. Treasure box, grab coil, and echo shell. I'll just keep using that. Okay. So with that being dead. Oh yeah, I forgot about the blue gleam. Let's grab that real quick. That being dead, that was a pretty funny moment. Okay. Alright, I'm not in a bad mood, actually. I mean, yeah, fixing this shit put me in a pretty meh mood, but for once, this video actually made me more happy. I really need to get out, meet some new people. My mom wants me to find, like, a group of people that play the card games I'd play, like Yu-Gi-Oh! But, like, I honestly don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! That much anymore at all, so, like, I was like, but I don't really play it anymore, and my cards are kind of outdated, and she was like, why don't you buy more? It's like, I did buy new ones a few years ago, and it cost a lot of money. I don't want to do that anymore. To be honest, I got really bored of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's still fun, but, like, I only duel, like, the same 2 people, and more or less, the 3 of us suck. Also, I don't mean to call out my friend and call him, like, an idiot or anything like that, but, like, dude, when you duel, shuffle the fucking deck. Stop crafting your deck personally, alright? Shuffle it before the duel starts. I'm tired of just sitting there and watching you mess around with the deck, building, or, basically cheating to make how you want your hand to look and what cards you draw next. No, you can't do that anymore. I refuse to duel you until you start actually shuffling your deck. And look at that, the blue gleam are right next to each other. That is very good. If I have to give you a pro tip, I'd say focus a little bit on, depending on the type of deck you make, have a good balance of cards. Like, I usually run 40% of my deck is usually monsters. The other 40 to 45% is monsters, 40 to 35 is spells, and the rest being trap cards. I don't really play competitively at all, so I don't really care about how that makes sense. If that makes sense or not. The point is, like, come on, dude. You could, for once, play the game how it's supposed to be played instead of cheating. I let you do it for all this time because I thought you were going to actually learn how to play the game for real, but you never did. I mean, you know how to play the game, but you know what I mean. I mean, it would be nice to meet some new people and stuff. I'm traveling here because I'm going to start this quest first thing tomorrow. let me think. What other types of stuff do I play? I mean, I play Nintendo Switch games. I mean, if I could find a group of people that loves playing like Mario Kart, I would definitely go and meet them, look shit up, and do some stuff. To be honest, that's probably the only group I'll find is people like me that like playing Nintendo Switch games. I mean, the Nintendo Switch is a pretty good system. It has a lot of good games on there for novices. Novice? I need to stop talking before I think. People that like don't know how to play games, there's games for those people. People who are super into like shooter games, there's games like Doom and Fortnite on there. And then people like me that prefer just playing fun games like, I don't know, Okami HD, which I've recently been playing, Splatoon, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Breath of the Wild, just stuff like that. There's games for everyone. So, simple as that. Like, why judge people for liking a specific system when that system has a lot of great titles and not just exclusive titles like Gears of War or God of War for Sony. Gears of War for Xbox, of course. I know my games, guys. I'm not stupid. I'll be honest. The upcoming title, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, I'm kind of interested in those games. At the same time, I can't wait till next year because there has been a more core RPG title coming out next. Game Freak confirmed a core title coming out next year. That looked like a human hand for a second. Like I saw like the thumb, and then just yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to end the video off here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Next episode, we will start the side quest. And I'm pretty sure I already completed the side quest because I have both the control towers. I'll see you guys then.